Hey guys, David Clayton here with GuitarBreakdown.com. I want to welcome you back to checking out another one of our free quick lick lessons. We're doing another jazz lick based on Charlie Parker. We did several of these already. We've done a bunch of these. If you haven't seen them, check our YouTube channel or our website, GuitarBreakdown.com, and you'll find a whole bunch of quick licks. I think we did a whole series on George Benson. We've done Wes Montgomery. I'm not sure if those are up yet, but we got a whole bunch of Miles Davis, Coltrane, more modern guys like Michael Brecker, a lot of horn guys. And many of these licks stem from what I've preached before, one of the most amazing magazines, in my eyes, Guitar Techniques magazine. Now, I'm not affiliated with them. I'd love to be someday. Hopefully I'll get to teach some lessons in their magazine eventually. Let them know that you want me to teach a lesson in their magazine. That would help me out, but I'm just kind of kidding. But I'm serious. But yeah, this is based on a 2009 issue by Guitar Techniques magazine. I believe it was March. They did a two-part thing, and Pete Callard is one of the best. That's why I would say get a subscription full of transcriptions, a subscription to their magazine, because to me it's the best magazine, and Pete does an amazing job and has for a long time doing their jazz section. You'll hear me preach it in every one of these videos. I won't stop because I just think it's that good. And it's one of those magazines that even if you don't use it the month you get it, years down the road, just like this. I mean, this is a 2009 issue, and I stumbled on this. I opened it up one day, and I was like, oh my God, I forgot about these licks. And here I am relearning them and teaching them to you. So anyway, that's a lot of talk. If you guys like this, please click the like and subscribe and share this video. All those things, as I keep saying, really help us out. I can't express that enough. Comment in the comment section. Let us know what you think and what you want to see more of. And let's just get to this lesson now. All right, so let's walk through this lick note for note, but pretty quickly. And if you guys want the transcription, below in the description, you'll find a link to where you can get that. But afterwards, like we always do, we'll talk a little bit about concepts, but again, we're just trying to get a quick lick out there, and we'll touch on one or two concepts. But if you guys want more, you know the drill. In the description below, there's a link for where you can contact me for Skype lessons, and we can discuss this as deeply as you want. But let's get into the lick. This is based on a 2-5-1 in the key of E major, E flat major. Okay, so, and there's a bunch of other, there's the 3-2-5, 3-6-2-5-1s going on and stuff, but essentially it's a 2-5-1 in the key of E flat major. So the lick starts out with going up an arpeggio from the, and I play this a little different than that Pete played it or transcribed it in his article in 2009. And I'll show you a few different variations of how to play that arpeggio. But you slide from the 9 to 10 on the D string. Then you go up in 3 notes from the 13 on the D string, 12 G, and 11 on the B string. And that's real quick. Then you go up another arpeggio from the 12th fret, slide up to the 13th fret on the G string. So you're on the 11th fret of the B string. You go to the 12th fret G string, slide up to 13, then you play 13 on the B string too. And then you play 11 to 15 on the E string. And that's a familiar arpeggio if you've watched our other Charlie Parker lessons. The other ones were in F. So now this just ends up doing an A flat major arpeggio. Right? So you have, and then it ends on that 14th fret of the E string. Plays that 15th fret twice. Then it goes down 3 notes on the B string, 15, 13, 11. and it plays the 13th fret on the G string. Right? Then it does this arpeggio, on the G string, 10th fret, 12th fret. Then it goes 11 B string, 10 on E string, all the way up to the 13 on the E string. That could be looked at as like a G minor 7 arpeggio. So you have then it goes down from that 13, 11, 10 on the E string. Then it goes 11th fret B, 12 and 12 on G and D string. And then down a half step on the D string to the 11th fret. So that whole thing. And after it goes down that arpeggio, down the half step, plays the 10th fret on the B string, then 11, 12 on the G string, and then it ends on the 9th fret of the B string. Then it goes 12, 9, 10 on the G string, then 9, 12 on the B string, and then you slide up from 10 to 11 on the B string. So that from the arpeggio, and when he plays that, he goes that G note on the 12th fret of the G string, he picks that really quickly. So all right, so after he gets to that point, he jumps down here and he plays the 7th and 8th fret on the D string, skips to the B string and plays a sequence where he goes 9, 7, 8, 11, 9, 8. So if you think of that pattern, it's really 9, 7, then you move up and you do 8, 11, 9, 8. So you could see that pattern as opposed to just a bunch of notes. So you have then he goes down to the G string and he plays the 10 and 9, and then he skips the D string and he plays the 10th fret. So it looks like a nice 6th interval. So that whole thing is and then after he gets down to that, he skips to that G note on the 10th fret of the A string. He plays on the D string. He goes the 8, 11, 10, 8. And then he goes into an arpeggio. And he's just, basically what that is just an A flat major 7 arpeggio from the 11 A string, 10 on D string, and then 8 on the G and B string. Then he plays the 11 and the 9 on that string, on the B string. So the whole thing. So the whole thing together is right? Really cool lick, and there's so much going on there. If you analyze each little phrase, there's arpeggios, there's chromaticism, there's approach tones, There's just a lot going on. We're going to analyze one or two little ideas. But again, if you want to get further into this, download the transcription. And I'm having problems speaking today. But download the transcription and analyze it for yourself. Or if you would like my help, hit me up for a Skype lesson. But let's get into like one or two concepts.